The political left is in a horrible position. Deranged right-wing idiots govern the United States. Deranged right-wing idiots govern Russia. Deranged right-wing idiots govern China. Deranged right-wing idiots govern countless smaller countries. Even my own country, New Zealand, is governed by right-wing idiots. The left is in power in very few countries. Embarrassing liberal regimes have power in a handful of nations. Britain, Australia, France. These spineless liberal governments are totally unfit to deal with the resurgent far right. The left is not even present as an alternative. To many people, it does not even register as an alternative. It exists as nothing more than a right-wing strawman, if that. The left lacks a serious political presence. Because true left-wing leaders control few, if any, countries. The left is heavily divided and lacks the simple unified messaging of many right-wing parties. The usual left-wing division between the liberals and the true left is increasingly becoming an issue, just like it was in the 1930s. The liberals have more power, but their total lack of vision and disinterest in solutions has led to massive right-wing victories. They have offered only the weakest, most spineless and disorganised opposition to the right, and they have totally failed to embrace populism in the populist era. Their strategy consists of moving further right and hoping to win over right-wing voters. This just cedes more space to the right and moves the entire Overton window, allowing the right to become even more far-right. It is not good. Strong and bold resistance is required. The left needs to stand its ground and fight for its values. The left is utterly incapable of controlling the narrative. The right is excellent at controlling the narrative. Rather than taking control of the debate, the left keeps letting the right define the issues. Naturally, the right makes sure the debate revolves around issues favourable to them and ignores their countless weaknesses. The left is terrible at effectively contesting the internet. The political right dominates the internet. The left is losing badly, very badly. The liberals have been utterly spineless in the face of the Israel-Palestine situation. The liberals have totally failed to accept that capitalism is failing badly. The liberals don't seem to understand that their form of politics is being crushed. It is outdated and it is failing. And yet they still think they know better than the left, as they lose election after election. Nobody wants weak moderates who try to be diet versions of the right-wing parties. If they want a right-wing party, they will vote for a real right-wing party. The liberals have failed badly. They need to learn some humility and recognise that. For once they need to look at the left and embrace their advice. The left is bold, the left is anti-capitalist, the left is anti-elite and anti-establishment. The left is the key to the populist era because the left is populist. But the left has been held back by the liberal moderates who control most left-wing parties. It is time for the left to unify behind a true left-wing agenda. Forget about the third way, forget about the new left. It is the 2020s, not the 1990s. People do not care about competent management of the status quo. They want change, and rightly so. The left needs to deliver.